dear friends, I hope you are having such a wonderful day. I wanted to pop back in here because I know that I said I was going to jump in and like reach out to you guys between March and April, and your girl hit the third trimester, and it was no joke. The capacity and energy that I had was less than I imagined. The second trimester was such a tease, and I have been so much more. It's like all the tiredness of the first trimester, and then a little bit more discomfort. So it's just been a journey. But I wanted to tell you because I love each and every one of you so freaking much. And I know that I remembered that I had spoken with you guys about alumni pricing, probably when we had finished up the mastermind. I know some of you guys joined literally like the first round of the mastermind back in 2022, and so much has changed since then. And the way that I've really differentiated the programs has changed a lot in this year. So if you missed the February message, I just want to give you a quick update with what's going on in my world and make sure that you get in by Sunday because I'm going to close out alumni pricing just because it's been like the program is so different now. The curriculum, the literal, like the core content is not the same anymore. So it really is a different program. And I'm not going to be able to honor that alumni pricing because I'm giving even more support within the mastermind, and I'm going to be hiring co-coaches, and just like you would be buying a completely different program than you bought back in 2022. So here are the changes and just like the updates between the two programs and the way that I'm viewing things. So for you guys, when you joined the mastermind, it was about just signing your first or next client, bringing in people, creating a system for social media, all that jazz, which is still a part of the foundational elements of things. But I've moved a lot of that to five-figure foundation. That is my low ticket program. It's designed to help people make their first or next 10K. And it's about just bringing in a few clients. However, the way I've really delineated that from the six figure scaling mastermind is the six figure scaling mastermind is really about getting fully booked, developing a wait list, raising your prices, and starting a group program. It's really about scaling. And that's why it's called six figure scaling now. So within that, I'm really emphasizing webinars, which I might have taught a basic rendition when you were in the program, but that has changed really drastically. I also am going to be talking about doing ads to fill said webinars. So that's going to be very new. I also included modules about group programming, launching, and I'm going to be talking about hiring as well. So there's just like, it's like a pretty much an entirely new program now. And that's why I was like, yes, I love you and would love for you to be in my world. And essentially, what you joined is now foundation, and this is like a whole new program. So that's why I'm keeping it for you guys. I wanted to give you one last chance. If you wanted to join in the mastermind, it's still going to be half price for you until Sunday, just because I'm going to be bringing in co-coaches. I do weekly audits still, and I'm doing weekly audits for everyone who signs up before maternity leave. After that, it's probably going to go to the co-coaches. And then I'm also going to be doing monthly audits, which you may or may not have had within the mastermind, where I take a look at your social media and then the business backend with that rainbow spreadsheet. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that is going to be something that I'm going to be tracking and looking at more in depth. And I'm only offering that for me one on one before maternity leave. Everyone who joins before maternity leave gets Loom videos personally from me. And then afterwards, it's still going to be fantastic and amazing if you want to join later. And it's just going to probably be for my co-coaches because I'm going to have less time available when I've got a new human. And so I'm really trying to be like very judicious with my time. And if I'm going to be bringing on co-coaches who are going to be helping with the feedback and things like that, I want to make sure I can like compensate them effectively. And that's why I'm also going to be changing the prices for you guys. So I just want to give you a heads up. I know that you, again, it's not even if you join after maternity leave, it's still only 7,500 for the entire year, and it's 650 a month if you end up joining. So it's still not like a crazy amount, but the alumni pricing that I'm going to give you guys right now is 3,800 for the entire year, which actually, because of my maternity leave, it's 15 months. You would get access to the programs all the way through August of 2027. And it would be $333 for the installments if you wanted to break it up into 12 different payments. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that because it is pretty different than it was. And I will still honor that for you. Like, if you wanted to get in now, you can still get the launching module, the webinar module, the group programming module, all that jazz is pretty new. It's all new stuff. And I also have changed the marketing. So the way that I talk about marketing, now there are 4 phases of marketing. You learned the first phase of marketing when you were in the initial round of the mastermind, but now I talk about doing advanced copywriting, how to have ideal client avatars, how to include different types of styles of writing, like problem aware, solution aware, and agitation. I also include program features as a part of it. So I speak more about how to get brand name recognition to build up a group and things like that. Again, very different than when you joined before. And then for the managing lead side of things, I'm really emphasizing like getting paid speaking engagements. I call it like advanced speaking. And then I also talk about scaling speaking. So those are the 2 things that are like there's a lot more that was in the mastermind than it was before. Again, but I still wanted to be like, okay, I know I told you guys that I was going to do alumni pricing, and I'm sure that you didn't think that it was going to be forever until Timbuktu, but it is now going to be ending. And then if you want to join back in the world, I would love to have you at this current price point. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give them, I wanted to keep you posted. Make sure you had a few days to get that alumni pricing if you wanted it. And if that's not for you right now, if you are in a different phase of life and a different phase of business, I do still plan on reaching out to people in maternity leave. I don't know if this is an uninformed optimism, but I really do think that I would love to still reach out to you guys. It was just like that third trimester hit me like a train, and it was a bit of a journey. So I was will make sure I'm hitting everything else. Oh, and if you just book a consult, we can do like a 30-minute check-in call to be like, hey, is this a good fit? Or do you want to just join foundation again? That's cool too. But then we would do a quick 30-minute consult. And if you decide to do that, then I would still honor the bonuses, even if you sign up for one of those consults by Sunday. Just because I know this is like a fairly short turnaround for me to keep you posted about. I mean, it's not short, it's like 4 days. And I know that you guys probably didn't realize or you weren't expecting me to like offer half off for life, but just in case, I wanted to give you a few days to keep you posted about it, let you know about the alumni pricing going away, but I would love to have you. So keep me posted with what you're thinking. If you have any questions, feel free to email us back. I'll be at my computer for a lot of this weekend. So keep me posted. And again, if you want to do a call and talk about it, we can totally talk. Otherwise, I just hope you're doing so well. I love and miss you guys so much. I genuinely just like, I miss you. I would love to just hear about how life is going in general. But if you wanted that half off, I also wanted to keep you posted about that too. So keep me posted, and I hope you guys have a phenomenal day.